Hi, did you ever stop to wonder about the difference between a life script and a sacred path? Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Paola Ranova, founder of Ranova Enterprises and creator of the Cardinal Method of Life Connection. And today we're going to talk about the difference between a life script and your sacred path. So, a life script is when we live by specific patterns that are inherited by social values, by what other people think it's best for us. It's very common when it comes to parents and children because the parents want the children to follow a specific path that they believe is the best for the child. They do this out of love, and often people just obey it on the unconscious level, right? Because we have three levels of consciousness: the deep unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind. So a child absorbs everything until the child is 7, and depending on the intensity of the family values and the culture and the social rules and the social standards that you have absorbed as a child when you were growing up in your culture and in your family, a lot of it may be the driving force of your life. So a life script is to create a path in which not your higher self takes charge, but social values, your parents' beliefs, other people's minds. Sometimes it can be a spouse. It depends on the person. But in a nutshell, a life script is following specific pre-made cookie cutter patterns that may be very well disguised as personal choice, but you have to ask your gut about that. How does it feel in your gut and in your heart when you think about your life right now and your life choices? If it feels wonderful and free and abundant, then it's coming from the higher self, which is what we call the sacred path. If it feels contracted, if it doesn't feel right, if it's weird and not so great, you can bet that in some area of your life, you're living a life script and you're not aligned with your sacred path. The sacred path, on the other hand, is who you truly are and all your best potentials, your uniqueness, your specific talents, who you were born to be. And these talents, these attributes, these aspects, right? These energies within always bring joy. They are what I call life connection. And only you can travel your sacred path. So it's very original, it's very innovative. No one has ever traveled that. Only you can. And if you don't, your sacred path will not be traveled by anyone else. And it's a shame because we are born on this planet with a specific purpose. To be happy, to be joyful, to really experience well-being. So whenever that's not happening, you're not really aligned with your sacred path. So my question to you today is, are you living your sacred path? What brings you joy and happiness and wonder? What makes you feel abundant and that what you're doing is enough to create the well-being that you so love to feel and that you really can create for yourself? And if that's not happening, why is it not happening? What's blocking you? What kind of beliefs are blocking you? What kind of people are ruling your life if not your higher self? What can you break away from to live the best of life and to align yourself to the sacred path? So that's my question to you today, and I would love to hear what you have to say about it in your own experience, and we can grow together as a community. Thank you so much for being here, for joining our newsletter, for signing up for our weekly content. If you haven't yet signed up for our YouTube channel, please do. Just hit the notification button so you know when we have new content for you, so that we keep growing this amazing group of people that is here. And if you know anyone who will benefit from this content, also send it to your loved ones and grow this amazing consciousness expansion journey that we're all in together. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.